Good evening, everybody. How are all the critters out there tonight? Y'all feeling good? I am. Feeling kind of good. Finally got everything working, I think. Probably not, but I guess we'll see. This is my first video. First video I'm posting to YouTube. It's just a test video, working things out, seeing what's going on, and learning things I need to learn, kind of getting a feel for it. I am Papa D Mouse. I am a garden gnome. Now, don't confuse garden gnomes with those tree-hugging forest gnomes. We are hard-working folks. We dig out in the ground. We grow things. We, nothing against those forest gnomes. They're good people, good eggs, But let's just say I don't bake cookies in trees. Oh, are those gnomes? No, I don't think they are. Anyway. Well, what do I like to do? I like to play PC games. Old PC games, new PC games. I don't really get into the console games all that much. Um, Never really had them. Had a Nintendo way back in the day. I'm a Gen X garden gnome, so I've been around the block a couple times, and I did like to play Sonic the Hedgehog, on the Sega. That was fun. But never really got into the console games all that much. I was always fascinated by the PC. I had a PC growing up. It was a Texas Instruments T99 4A. It was something. It was pretty much just a keyboard, had a slot for cartridges, and you would load your programs in through the cartridges, your games, your software. I learned how to program in BASIC on that thing, and it was fun. If I wanted to save a program that I had written, then I would have to connect my cassette tape recorder to the computer and save it on a cassette tape. It's because the floppy drive was huge. I didn't have one, couldn't afford it, but it was huge. It was like the size of a stereo. And I know because a friend of mine had one. But yeah, they're huge. That was back in the early 80s. Yeah. But that's when I started playing PC games. Loved them. Played... Oh, goodness. Of course, I played games like Wolfenstein and Doom, Hexen, games like that, Populous, so many old games, so good, and just, they bring you back, when you play them, you just, it's like smelling that one smell that always brings you back to a place in time. Playing a PC game can do that to you too. I also like board games. I like to play them with my kids. All types of board games. I think the most I've spent on a board game was Gloomhaven. That thing was like $130. That game, crazy, huge. Playing it is a chore, because my goodness, there's a lot of stuff to do in that game. I like to fix things. I love to find a bargain at a thrift store that's maybe broken, but I know that I can fix it. For example, I got a air fryer that wouldn't heat up. I got it for $10 or $12 at the thrift store, but I knew I could fix it. The thing looked great. It was a good $130 fryer. And so I brought it home. I took it apart, found part numbers, and ended up buying the part, the coil, for about 20 bucks. So all in all, I spent about 30 bucks on this thing. Works like a charm. Love it. I like to learn new things. You know, you learn by doing. I learn by doing anyway. And I've learned how to build PCs. I've learned how to work on these programs, these software programs, just by doing them. You know, it's pretty much what my entire generation did. They just learned by doing. We didn't have YouTube back then to teach us, so we had to go out and actually do it and mess things up, but hey, that's how you learn. I love to cook. I do all the cooking for the family. I love to bake. Love baking things. Nice banana bread. Delicious. We're getting some zucchinis in, so I'm going to be making zucchini bread real soon. Good stuff. But, you know, I started this video. I wanted to get into the streaming, the online streaming of playing games and just hanging out with people. It seemed like fun. I watched it on Twitch, saw some people doing it. Like, this is fun. This looks like fun. Spent the last couple of months watching some other people play games, and I'm like, hey, why can't I do that? And probably would have been doing it sooner than this, but you know, you get into a mindset where you're working on your model, and you want everything to be perfect, and you put off putting out that video because everything's not perfect. And you know, not everything is going to be perfect. There are going to be things that are not perfect, and if you don't do what you want to do, if you put it off until everything's perfect, you're going to end up not doing anything. So here I am, making an imperfect video, having fun. But I mentioned I like to play games. This is why I'm doing this streaming. I like to play games, and I like to share the games that I play with people, you know. And a lot of people are doing it nowadays. But y'all are sharing games that are out now that are very fun. I mean, I look at them, Marvel Rivals, you know, the Poppy's Playtime. I look at the Expedition 33. They're all excellent games. And I love to play them. But I want to show you guys some games that maybe you've heard of that you never got a chance to play. Or maybe you've never heard of them at all. And you know what? They're still fun. They still hold up. These games, they can be just as immersive. In fact, some of the games that I see the guys on Twitch play are modeled after these older games. They use the older style graphics. Papers, Please, for example. Excellent game. A lot of fun. But it brings me back to the MS-DOS days. And it captured that feeling. But old games aren't the only thing I like to play. I like to play the newer games, the stealth games. I like to play RPG games, horror games. I love horror games. That Little Nightmares game. Oh, that was something. Stealth games. I like the Thief series. And there's another one that I really want to play with you guys. I'm gonna put it on a list. I'm gonna make a list. I gotta make a lot of lists, but we'll get to that. But all that being said, let's play a game. Let's play a game that I haven't really played since back in junior high school. We didn't have middle school back then. We had junior high school. When I grew up, we went to kindergarten, then elementary, 1 through 6, then junior high, 7, 8, 9, high school, 10, 11, and 12. And, but then, about the late 80s, early 90s, they invented middle school. They took 6th grade and wrapped it up with 7th, 8th, and 9th. Called it middle school. I don't know why. Just 'cause. Anyway, let's play this game. You probably wonder what game it is, and some of you are going to know it. Others, you're going to look at it and say, hey, wasn't that a TV show? And yes, it was a TV show, but the game came first. And this game first came out in 1985. January 1st, 1985, released for MS-DOS. Border-bound software, educational game, love it. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? So, let's start up this game and see if we can win, see if we can do it. Okay, let's get started playing. Okay, I'm just going to move myself up so we can see that Acme notepad. Okay. So. Okay. Now let's get our name in here. Papa D Mouse. And send. Okay, so detective brief. Case 25C1390. Deadline Wednesday at 7 p.m. Agent Papa D. Mouse. Rank Gumshoe. Locale Nairobi. Loot the archaeological finds of Lake Turkana. Okay. This is the Chief signing out. Kind of reminds me of the cartoon Danger Mouse. Let's go. Oh my. Okay, so we're in Nairobi. I'm going to lower that music. Okay. Kenya is well known for its twin-peaked Mount Kilimanjaro near the Kenyan border with Tanzania. Nairobi. Should we query priest, search the church, dial the crime net? Let's dial the crime net. Suspect's scheme to corner citrus fruit market has gone sour. Telephone Vinny to Squeala. Let's talk to the priest. It's Greek to me. I think we're going to Greece next. Huh. Was that Greek? I don't know. Hmm. Well, it's a he. All right, well, let's go to Greece. I don't have anything else. Oh my. Let's go to Athens. Oh. Ooh, first class. The ancient Greeks called their land Hellas, and themselves Hellenes. Greek civilization dates back 3,000 years and is credited with providing the foundation of Western civilization. Let's see. Hostess, restaurant, crime net, or Buzz Kulakabula. Kulakabala. Whatever. All right, hostess. That means we're on the right track. To a Catholic country. Italy? Could have been Italian. Let's see. Mousy colored hair. Is mousy brown? I think it's brown. Suspect looking for sole investor for purchase of shoe factory. Hmm. Okay, well, let's travel. Oh, yes, darling. Rome. So I remember playing this back in middle school. Oh, you call it middle school, I call it junior high. Um, it was fun. I don't remember it being this loud, but it was fun. I remember that we only had so much time to play. Um, Play during our study hour or on our breaks or in computer lab if we finished all of our actual work. And I'm just going to lower that volume again. There we go. Just so we can talk. Italy's national food is pasta, said to have been imported from China by the 13th century Venetian explorer Marco Polo. All right, Rome. Ask an exchange student, investigate the market, dial a crime net, dial up Sheikh Kamel. So, yeah, I don't remember it being this loud. I think because I remember playing it either in the computer lab or in the library. And, you know, in the library, it can't be very loud. So, maybe we had headphones then. I forget. But I remember, yeah, we didn't have much time to play, and it was rare that we would ever get to finish a game. So, let's see. Let's ask an exchange student. Ooh, another vile henchman. He often blabbed about his accomplices in a former Belgian colony. Okay. Evidence report. Item, magazine, description, title, where did we get the uranium for the first atomic bomb? Found at market. Where did we get the uranium? That's a good question. I don't know. Eduardo de Leon. dial that crime net. Suspect greasing palms of local officials to slide into palm oil industry. Hollandaise sauce for salmon. Seafood. Okay. Let's see where we're going to travel. I'm not sure. Not sure where to travel. Copenhagen? Let's go Copenhagen. Oh, yes, darling. If we're traveling in that, oh boy. That's the Little Mermaid statue, isn't it? In Copenhagen, Denmark's capital, visitors can see a statue of Hans Christian Andersen's character, the Little Mermaid, perched on a rock in the harbor. Here we can question a tourist, check out the market, or ring up the crime net. I think we're at the wrong place. No vile henchman. Knapsack hole in the bottom. The number you have dialed is no longer in service. Please check the number and dial again. Alright, so we gotta go somewhere else. Copenhagen was not the place to go. Oh, one rengi dengue. Okay. Let's go to Port Moresby. Just because I like the name. Bon voyage. Okay, the isolated nature of the environments on the South Pacific Islands like Papua New Guinea have resulted in a great variety of racial groups, languages, and animal species. Speak to an artist. We are lost. We are lost, crew. Come on, critters, help me out. We are lost. Dear John. Yeah, we're going to have to travel again. I have no idea where. Oh, darling, you're marvelous. Oh, we've been to Nairobi. I'm telling you, we're lost. I don't think we're going to win this one. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is divided into 18 provinces. Local government is largely in the hands of appointed officials, many of whom are members of the royal family. See, the reason we played this game in school was because it was educational, supposedly. Nothing unusual. Architectural drawings for an ant farm. We are in the wrong place. Oh, Critter Crew. We are lost. Oh, you've already said that to Alan. Alright. Kathmandu. We'll go here. I have no idea where that is. But we're going to go there. Okay. Okay, I don't know how to say that. Kigali, the largest city of the eastern Central African nation of Rwanda, has a population of about 300,000. No information. Guys, we are done. We are cooked. Oh my goodness. Travel. All right, let's try South America. Otavalo is a town 2 hours north of Quito, the capital. It has a population of about 15,000, but is one of the most noted towns in Ecuador for its Saturday market, its extinct volcanoes, and its rolling hills. All right, let's talk to a plumber. Nope. No. No. All right, let's try CrimeNet. Out of service. CrimeNet sucks. All right, travel. Anywhere. Ooh, Havana. But I don't think we tried that. Tried that. Wellington. Berlin. Let's try Wellington. Captain James Cook charted the two main islands in 1769 to 1770. In 1852, the New Zealand Constitution Act divided the colony into 6 provinces and established its government. All right, let's see. Question de Palat. Sorry. Oh. Nothing. We are done. We're cooked. We're not gonna get it. Oh, goodness. Bangkok? You think so? We'll try it. The Tai give thanks to the spirit of the river during Lao Krathong, or the Lantern Floating Festival. On the full moon at the end of the rainy season, farmers float lanterns made of banana leaves on the river. Man. So one of the troubles with these games is that if you take a wrong turn, you're done. I mean, there's no getting back on that horse. It's gone. Cape Town. Let's try Cape Town. We're going to have to go to headquarters after because I don't think Cape Town's going to do it. 40% of Johannesburg's population is employed in the gold mines. The city is the nation's financial and industrial center, producing diamonds, machinery, textiles, furniture, and chemicals. No information. All right, let's go to headquarters, guys. Headquarters. We're going to headquarters. I think that's all we're going to do right now. This was a tough one, because like I said, you make one wrong turn and it's really hard, if not impossible, to play it, to finish it. But these games are fun. You learn something, you play them, it brings back the memories, and I'm glad I could share it with y'all. Let's go ahead and close this down. There we go. Okay. We didn't win that one, but that's okay. There are plenty of other games we can play. We can maybe even revisit this at another time. But thanks for sticking around. Thanks for playing with me here and having a good time. And you guys have a good night. And I hope you catch me on Twitch.